Hi everyone, welcome back to Southern Miss TV. I'm Kyra Lampley.
And I'm Jaterica Wilson. The Center for Military Veterans, Service Members, and Families opens on USM's Hattiesburg campus.
A new spotlight debuts this week on Southern Miss TV as one of our reporters for Southern Miss Student Media Center interviews the program coordinator for McNair Scholars. And the IME hosts a fun event for USM students that was sure to get everybody moving.
All of this and more today on Southern Miss TV.
The Center for Military, Veterans, Service Members, and Families now has a new home on North 35th Avenue. USM cut the ribbon on the newly built Quinlan Hammond Hall of Honor last Friday, February 11th. Hundreds attended the event with speakers such as University President Rodney Bennett, U.S. Mississippi Representative Stephen Palazzo, and former White House Chief of Staff John Kelly. The event thanked the support of the building's benefactors who paid for its construction in full with $3.1 million in donations. The center is named after founding director Major General Jeff Hammond and the leading donor Joseph Quinlan. Both spoke about the purpose of the building will serve.
And these military kids have earned this moment in time. They don't deserve it, because that's not how military people think. They earned it. They earned it through hard work, and now they have a home unlike anywhere in the world.
At more than 5,000 square feet, the building offers a needed updated space for USM military students to meet and study while honoring the past service of veterans in military history at USM. To find out more information about Quinlan Hammond Hall and support its initiatives, visit the website on screen.
The McNair Scholars Program is hosting a fine arts contest during Black History Month for all Hattiesburg campus students to participate. Southern Miss Student Media Center reporter Adarius McCormick joined us with the McNair Scholars Program coordinator, Dr. Jessica Love, and Director Delina Phillips as she explains how the contest came to be in our new segment of Golden Eagle Spotlight.
I'm Adarius McCormick, and I'm here with McNair Scholars Program Coordinator Dr. Jessica Love and Director Delaney Phillips. How y'all doing today?
We good. How are you today?
I'm pretty good. As we celebrate Black History Month, McNair Scholars Program is hosting a fine arts contest. How did y'all come up with this event?
Oh my God. So last year, the McNair Scholars Program hosted an essay contest for students around the campus to engage with Black history a little bit differently than traditionally programs would. And so this year, Delina and I decided to take it a step further. I was like, well, let's students do poem, and she was like, let's do arts. And so it really was an opportunity for us to engage students with Black history in a different way that actually got them involved in the history and really showing the history that they know and they see around them.
Yeah, we have such talented students here, and we wanted to be able to showcase like paintings, drawings, sculptures, photographs, dance even, and some musical performances, along with people who could also write well, like through poetry and different kind of prose. So there's still that kind of essay part to the contest.
Who all can participate in this event?
So this is a program for undergraduate students because the McNair Scholars Program serves undergraduate students here at the university. And so anybody really from any discipline. And so just because it's called the Fine Arts Contest doesn't mean we're only looking for students from arts and creative departments. You could be a psychology student who's really good with paintings, right? Mm-hmm. And so this is a way for students to really showcase, as Delina has said, their creativity in expressing the significance of Black History Month.
Which forms of art can students submit, like poetry, music, dance, everything?
Yeah, basically anything that we can get on file or that they can bring into our office. And we've had people bringing in paintings, and we've had people submitting poetry. Those are pretty much the largest types that we've had so far.
We've gotten one multimedia project. We've gotten about 12 to 13 submissions thus far. So we're expecting this to really be exhibition, which is what we are planning to do to showcase the top 20 submissions.
With such a broad aspect of art, how will they be judged compared to one another?
Okay, so that's a great question. In-house, the graduate school, we will decide on the top 20 submissions, and we're basically are going to be looking for creative difference. We're going to be looking for effort, energy, all of those things that makes something of substance stand out. And because it's a creative contest, we're looking for something we have not seen before, right? Or something that startles us and inspires us to ask questions or to reflectively take steps back. And so that's how we're going to be judging the top 20 submissions in the graduate school. And we're going to display them on February the 28th in the J.B. George Building, room 142, and invite the general public, USM general public, to come out and vote on the top 3 winners.
So the judges will be you guys, and then the students will come and judge. Okay.
Yeah, so we're doing the screening process because we may get more than 100 submissions, right? Yeah, so we are going to narrow that down to the top submissions that we get, and then we're going to allow the USM public to come out and to explore the exhibit, enjoy the exhibit, and vote on winners.
Okay, how should students submit different forms? Like, how would a poem be submitted, or a song, or the dance video? How would they be submitted?
So we have a lot of information about that on our website. So looking up our McNair Scholars website will give a lot of that information. Essentially, we have a form that students fill out that's on our website, and then they send us an email, and we only ask for the students' identification number because we're trying to do a blind review. So on any of the things that we look at, we don't actually know who the student is.
Yeah, so if it's a digital file, all of those will be emailed to @mcnairscholars@usm.edu, our email address. And if it's a physical painting, sculpture, they have to their instructions, as she's noted, online for them to come in from 8 to 5 to drop them off for display. So every detail that you could possibly need for this contest can be found on our website. That's @mcnairscholars.edu. You can find that on the website, and there's also a tab called Black History Month Contest that'll spell out all of those details for them.
Can more than one student work together on a project, or is it just a sole thing?
Yes, we are allowing groups to submit. Now, they would have to submit the winnings. We are awarding 3 prizes. The first prize gets $1,000. The second place winner gets $500, and third place is $250. And so if they place third and it's 3 of them that applied, they'd have to split those proceeds together.
And what are the qualifications or limitations for submissions?
They're pretty much, we've tried to keep it as open as possible. There are really no limitations on the types of arts that students can submit. The only request that we make if students submit some type of digital file, just make sure we can access it. Just make sure we have a way to show it and see it. But we are not putting limitations on the type of arts that students want to create. If students want to send an architectural painting or architectural platform to us, we're open to those things as well. So there aren't really many limitations but outside of that it's only open to undergraduate students.
Okay, and when are the submissions due again?
They are due on Monday the 21st.
And can you tell us again about the showcase?
The exhibit, okay. So all submissions are due February 21st. That's going to give us an opportunity to go through those top submissions and select them. And then on February the 28th, which is the last day of Black History Month, we are going to host an exhibit style setup of all of the top 20 submissions. And the USM community is invited to come out to explore and engage, critically reflect on some of the pieces they see, because that's the hope, right? That this inspires great conversation, that this allows us to absorb what we see about Black history and Black culture. And also, they are able to vote electronically on the winners as they walk out. And so it's an opportunity for the USM public to also take part in this as well. So that's pretty much what it will be. It'll be in the J.B. George building from 10 o'clock a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. That exhibit will be open all day.
Okay, and what words of advice would y'all give to people who are interested in the contest or too scared to join?
I would just tell them to go ahead and submit something and apply. We're looking at so many different things that I can't imagine, one area that we're focusing on in particular. And so if you're a good writer, if you're a good painter or drawer, or you just think that, you have a special talent, like, go ahead and submit something.
Yeah.
We're excited to see all the things that have been pouring in. They've all been really great so far.
Yes, they have. And my only advice would be, we're asking students to express the significance of Black History Month, and that's something we want to reiterate, because that's the whole point of this, this contest, is for us to find creative ways to express why celebrating Black History Month is important. And so that's the advice I would give students. As you approach this process, or as you approach this contest, how or what message about the significance of Black History Month do you want to articulate creatively and share with the rest of the USM community?
Okay, and before y'all leave, I want to show off my poetry talent a little bit.
Okay.
My first place winning, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
McNair makes it fair for us to express what we feel at our best. Celebrate you and don't be a mystery. Be who you are to help make Black history.
Thank you.
So I want to thank y'all for coming here, and it was great talking to you guys, and I will definitely be at the exhibit.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you would like more information about the contest and where to submit your entries, please visit the McNair Scholars Program on their website at usm.edu/McNair-Scholars-Program.
After the break, IME's Trap Karaoke gets USM students on their feet in a fun singing event during Black History Month.
We'll see you after the break.
3 things you need to know about flu and chronic health conditions in 30 seconds. Living with a chronic condition like diabetes, heart disease, or lung disease makes it harder for your immune system to fight flu. Flu can make your condition worse and can lead to life-threatening complications like heart attack, stroke, pneumonia, and permanent physical decline. The best way to protect yourself is to get an annual flu vaccine as a regular part of your care, just like taking your medicine, exercising, and eating healthy. Please get vaccinated against flu every year.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Remember the best planned 90 minutes of your life? Or that surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
Hi. Can I get the now bar, please?
No problem. $1.
Have a good one.
Got it.
Hi, can I get a now bar, please?
$1.
Thanks.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Hey, let me get a now bar.
Sure. $1.
Appreciate you.
You got it.
How's it going? Can I get a now bar?
Hey, stop right there! Get down on the ground out here, fire! Get down! Show me your head! Down on the ground!
The Office of Inclusion and Multicultural Engagement hosted Trap Karaoke, a fun event held in person inside the IME office. The goal of this event was to get students involved and in touch with their culture. The event was catered towards African Americans for Black History Month, alongside other events scheduled during the month-long celebration. The Office of Inclusion and Multicultural Engagement Graduate Assistant Michaela Andrews spoke about the event and its goals for the students.
Honestly, I would want students to know that you can walk in any room being your authentic Black self. If you identify as anything, whoever you are, I want you to know that it doesn't matter what stereotypes are placed beyond you. You can do whatever you want to do as long as you show up being who you actually are naturally.
For more information on events that the IME hosts, follow them on their Instagram at IME_USM.
So, Kyra, I saw you went to the Trap Karaoke night. How was it?
Well, I had so much fun, and as always, I can sing for hours and hours and hours.
After the break, Nathan Lee has everything you need to know about what's happening with our sports team in the sports recap.
And we'll see what events are coming up in the community calendar. Stay tuned.
Some things in your medicine cabinet are more dangerous than others. When it comes to prescription drugs, opioid pain medicines can be addictive and even deadly. Half the people who misuse prescription pain medicines get them from a friend or family member. Be part of the solution. Go through your medicine cabinets, drawers, anywhere you keep unused opioid pills, patches, or syrups. Find out how to dispose of them safely. Visit fda.gov/drug disposal.
Here it is. Look how cheap it is.
Go for it, Steph.
Be careful what you buy online.
It's finally here.
Counterfeit products are illegal. They are fake and can be damaging to you, your property, and your wallet.
Go, 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 go!
It looks real, but I don't have a good feeling about this.
Whoa, no, get out!
Go! Buying fake products can cost you the health of your face, skin, and eyes, or scar you for life. Real products are tested for safety. Buy the brand. Protect yourself. This message is brought to you by the National Crime Prevention Council and the United States Patent and Trademark Office.
You're smart. Buy smart.
Go for real.
Go for real.
Go for real.
Veterans, did you lose your job due to the COVID-19 pandemic? The Veteran Rapid Retraining Assistance Program is a short-term VA program that offers education and training for high-demand jobs. These jobs provide higher starting wages and require less time for education and training. The sooner you apply, the sooner you can start on your new path. You served your country. Let VA serve you. Apply today. For more information, visit va.gov/VRRAP.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too, and that's why we did something about it.
We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers.
We are normal people just like you.
And together, we can make a difference.
Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Now we head on over to the sports recap with Nathan Lee.
Thank you. After nearly 30 years, USM will officially leave Conference USA on June 30th with a plan to join the Sun Belt Conference in time for the 2022 athletic season. The decision comes a year earlier than expected, as they intended to join the Sun Belt no later than June 2023 last year. The University of Southern Miss's statement reads, "The conference's unwillingness to discuss the concept of separation this year created confusion and doubt for all concerned. Marshall, Old Dominion, and James Madison will join the Golden Eagles' move to the Sun Belt." Your Golden Eagles baseball team gets its season underway at Pete Taylor Park this weekend in a 3-game series against the North Alabama Lions. The Golden Eagles head coach Scott Berry is on the brink of history, needing only 34 wins to be the all-time winningest baseball coach in USM history. The weekend gets underway on Friday, February 18th at 4 p.m. It will continue Saturday at 2 p.m. and conclude with a matchup on Sunday at 1 p.m. Golden Eagles softball had an up-and-down black and gold invitational this weekend after a 2-3 record to show for it. The Golden Eagles are now 12-5 all-time in the black and gold invitational. The Golden Eagles started the annual black and gold invitational on Friday against the North Alabama Lions. Freshman Alexa Dittmer's 2 home runs and Scout Jennings' home run in their first collegiate at-bats elevated the Eagles to their offensive explosion. Destiny Brown also became the university's all-time leader in bases stolen with 82. These 3 players were the centerpieces to the Golden Eagles' 8-6 victory. The Golden Eagles will keep up their winning ways in their second game on Friday in a 6-2 victory over the St. Louis Billikens. Junior pitcher Morgan Lindstock led the way for the Southern Miss, allowing no runs through 5 innings. Ty Davis put the cherry on top for the day with her grand slam in the 6th inning. The Golden Eagles then dropped its final 3 games of the weekend due to a lack of offensive firepower, getting shut out in 2 of those 3 games.
The first couple games came out really hot, and then the last 3 kind of stumbled a little bit. Didn't get much run production, so that was a big factor. But playing a lot of young kids, a lot of freshmen, so we're getting to get a good evaluation on them in game situations. Do a lot of work on confidence, and it looks like they were lacking a little confidence there in the last couple games. So something that we need to really, and I think that's somewhat maybe something that's expected when you got young players. Kind of the deer in the headlights when they get to this level. They look at it like, whoa, here we are. This is the big league. So, but we'll get that turned around.
Golden Eagles softball returns on Wednesday, February 16th against Southern University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The Lady Eagles lost their 4-game winning streak last week against the UAB Blazers 68-61 after a slow start at Reed Green Coliseum. Still, the Lady Eagles are the #1 seed in the CUSA standings after UAB's loss to Old Dominion over the weekend. Kelsey Jones and Bracayla Gray were the only positives in the game against the Blazers. Jones accounted for 14 points, while Gray grabbed a team-high 7 rebounds on 12 points. The Lady Eagles had their worst shooting performance of the season, going 35.5% from the field. The UAB Blazers also out-rebounded Southern Miss by 14 rebounds. Now, the Southern Miss Lady Eagles will prepare for their 2-game road trip starting on Thursday, February 17th at 7 p.m. against the UTSA Roadrunners. Now, what an NFL season. The Los Angeles Rams officially defeated the Cincinnati Bengals 23-20 in Super Bowl 56. Matthew Stafford started the game on absolute fire, scoring 2 passing touchdowns in the first half. The Bengals started the game sluggishly, but would slowly get their footing after a trick play passing touchdown from Joe Mixon. You heard it right, Joe Mixon, not Joe Burrow, to T. Higgins. At halftime, the Rams led the Bengals 13-10. The Bengals did not wait long to get the second half going with a first play 75-yard passing touchdown from Joe Burrow to T. Higgins, giving the Bengals an early second half lead of 17-13. After both teams made field goals, both offenses would stall out after that drive as they combined for 7 straight punts. Finally, the Rams would score on a back shoulder fade to one and only Cooper Kupp to give them a 23-20 lead with only a minute and 25 seconds left on the game clock. Joe Burrow would get one more opportunity to go down the field, but Aaron Donald had other ideas. The all-time great impossible retiree, Aaron Donald, iced the game with a quarterback pressure that many Rams fans will never forget. The Rams' superstars solidified the 23-20 victory over the Cincinnati Bengals, making the Los Angeles Rams the world champions. Back to you, Kyra.
That NFL game sounded like it was a nail-biter. Let's check out what's happening this week as Revelry kicks off on USM. How's the calendar looking?
The community calendar is looking amazing, Kyra. Check out what USM has in store for its community this week as Revelry begins with a bunch of exciting performances and acts. Starting with Bright Star, a bluegrass musical written by comedian and writer Steve Martin and songwriter Eddie Brickwell. Based on the folktale of the Iron Mountain Baby, Bright Star takes its audience on a journey in North Carolina from the 1920s to the 1940s, following newspaper editor Alice Murphy and writer Billy Kane. The musical opens to the public on Thursday, February 17th at 7:30 p.m. in the Martha Tatum Theater in the Theater and Dance Building. General admission is $15 and for students, $8. For faculty, staff, military, and seniors, tickets are $10. The event is open to the public and will run until Saturday, February 19th, with repeat performances opening next weekend on February 25th through the 27th. Everyone will have a chance to come by and enjoy this wonderful musical, so don't miss it. Another event you don't want to miss is Step Africa. Hosted by SMAC, Step Africa shares the African American tradition of stepping and a performance blending percussive dance styles developed from traditional African dances and African American sororities and fraternities. Step Africa begins on February 21st at 7 p.m. in the Minoni Performing Arts Center. Admission is free for students with ID, so step on over to the Minoni Performing Arts Center to witness an act that is guaranteed to get you on your feet. Ink Wars 3 comes to the Theater and Dance building. Armed with only a handful of Sharpies in their creative minds, student illustrators will have just 1 hour to complete an illustration. It begins on Tuesday, February 22nd at 5:30 p.m. in the Theater and Dance building lobby. The event is free and open to the public, but space is limited. However, you don't have to worry about missing your chance at seeing the legendary Battle of the Ink in person. The event will also be live streamed on Southern Miss's Art and Design Facebook page. To make sure you don't miss the live streaming of this epic battle of ink and wit, please visit Southern Miss Art and Design Facebook page. Here at Southern Miss TV, community matters. If you would like to submit your next event for the community calendar, please send us an email to sm2.news@usm.edu with your event details. This is just one of the ways we say thank you to our community for watching Southern Miss TV and supporting us here at the Southern Miss Student Media Center. Back to you. Thanks, Clarissa.
I'm Kyra Lampley. Thank you for having me on Southern Miss TV, and thank you for watching. Remember to follow us on all social media platforms at Southern Miss Student Media Center.
If you'd like to submit a story topic or be a guest on one of our upcoming shows, email us at sm2news@usm.edu. I'm Jaterica Wilson, and we'll see you next week on Southern Miss TV.
Thank you for watching SMTV News. Follow us on all our social media platforms for news, entertainment, sports, and more.
At Southern Miss Student Media, our mission is to shape the future of our students. If you're good at what you do, you can work anywhere. If you're the best at what you can do, you can move mountains. Southern Miss offers you a degree. Southern Miss Student Media offers you experience. With a combination, you're undefeated. Join us at Southern Miss Student Media, and together we will lead you to a lasting career. Visit the Student Media Center today. College Hall 301.
In America, millions of people, including children, are facing hunger. I only have $10 in my checking account, but it will be okay. I at least have food because of this pantry. Donna from Washington. The Feeding America network of food banks helps provide over 6 billion meals to people in need each year, like Donna. Together, we can end hunger. Learn more at feedingamerica.org.
Southern Miss Student Media Center is proud to offer local businesses an opportunity to advertise on SM2 Digital Media, WUSM Radio, Southern Miss TV, and the Student Prints. Promote your business or event with the Southern Miss Student Media Center at USM. Think of your ad reaching over 6,000 students on social media, SMTV, WUSM Radio, and the Student Prints, a combination you can't beat. Our in-house creative team is ready to produce your commercial or digital ad. Advertise your business on SM2. Give us a call today.